Hi guys, so I'm here to talk more about the IELTS test. I did talk about it before because it is the English proficiency test that I took when I processed my Australian visa because my uni required me to take one. But that's not the topic for today's video. The topic for today's video is the IELTS One Skill Retake, which was recently launched here in Australia. So basically this whole IELTS One Skill Retake allows you to just retake one part of the test if you need to like kind of bump up your score in that one part. And yeah, that's it. But okay, obviously I would go more into detail about it. Where do we start? So like any other English proficiency test, IELTS tests you on 4 sections or 4 skills, which is reading, writing, listening, and speaking. And Australian institutions like unis or Home Affairs, which grants visas, accept IELTS, and they usually require you to get a specific score to get the grant that you need. And that score would be the average of all the 4 skills, 4 different tests for each skill, and the average of that. So before IELTS, like my time, God, without the IELTS One Skill Retake, let's say if I do good in one part, if I do good in 3 parts and I don't do good in one part, and that pulls my average down, there was no choice for me to retake just that part. I had to retake the entire thing again, have to pay the entire thing again, sit in all the other 4 tests again in order to try to increase my average. So if I did good in the other 3 sections or three other skills, doesn't matter. I can't get the score. I have to retake everything again. I have to review for everything again. And that really was just crazy for me. It affected how I came into the test, how anxious I was, because obviously even if you're confident with the other 3 skills or the other 3 tests, it doesn't matter, because if you suck at one, or if you get a really low mark at one and it pulls down your average, then you have to retake everything again, and that's just a pain. Like, there was no do-overs, there's no plan B, it's just retake. But now with the IELTS One Skill Retake, if you get your average and it's not as high because of just one skill, then you can choose to just retake that one skill to try and bump up your average to get the average score that you need for your visa or for your uni, which is, for me, is so great. That's why I wanted to share this news with everyone, just in case you would need it. I had a friend who recently did that. I think she didn't do as well with her writing test,